Hey everybody, it's Benjamin here at the Scentual Fragrance Channel, coming back at you with another fragrance review. More colognes, more perfumes, more scents for y'all. Y'all know I love to help bring them to you and help you save money. So today is definitely for those who want to save money, the affordable crowd, maybe the cheapy crowd. This one is called Aventus Smokey. Now this is a very nice fragrance from Scentual Obsessions, but in full disclosure, I do have to tell y'all that this was sent to me from the brand for review. So thank you so much, Scentual Obsessions, for sending this my way. Let's jump into this fragrance review. So first off, what you're going to think about this fragrance is it smoky? Is it Aventus? What's going on here? Yes, this does smell a little bit more smoky than their regular Aventus batch. It's very light on the smoke though, but it is a very nice wearable variation of a smoky batch of Aventus. Now, if I probably don't need to say anything about Aventus. You probably know all about Aventus. You probably know a little bit about the batches, and you've heard a little bit about the history. But I just want to state that Aventus has been reformulated and changed an awful lot. Aventus was always supposed to have a lot of oak moss, and it always was supposed to be a very smoky fragrance. That's how it started. It was a smoky pineapple, oak moss, ambergris fragrance. Those were the majority of the notes. Of course, there was some apple and some black currant and some other kind of notes snuck in there. But this fragrance reminds me of the smoky batches of Aventus. Now, I do like the smoky batches. I don't like a heavy amount of smoke, but I do like a little bit of it. And so this fragrance is something that I really do like, and it's wearable and it's affordable. I personally don't want to go out there and search out a smoky batch of Aventus and then have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for it. So that's just not something I want to do. But, if you like the original, you might want to go for the original. I always say that if you love the magic of an original fragrance and you've smelled it and you truly do like it, you probably want to stick with the original. But if you're budget minded, if you want to save money, if you want to smell similar, but it doesn't matter to you if something smells 10% better or 20% better with the quality, and you just want to save a significant amount of money, this is the kind of fragrance for you. So with the longevity of this fragrance, I was getting anywhere from 6 hours or so. This wasn't a big, long-lasting fragrance, but it is nice. After 6 hours, it does hang on a little bit. I guess you could say it's a 7-hour fragrance, but it just becomes pretty soft, kind of quickly, and it's a little bit linear. This fragrance doesn't really change a lot. It doesn't really have a lot of the fruits in the top. There is the pineapple, but the development of this fragrance just doesn't change a lot on my skin. But I do appreciate for what it is. I do like to layer this fragrance if I want to add a little bit of smoke and a little bit of fruit to maybe more of a dark fragrance. That's a heavy dark fragrance. I do like to layer this fragrance. Overall, I do appreciate it. Compliment factor wise, it does smell fresh and clean and somewhat approachable, but yet it does have a little bit of that smoky vibe. And again, I don't. Smoke isn't really a mass appealing note. People often. Sometimes they're even scared of smoky fragrances. The average people, non-fragrance people, or maybe people who just like more average or just run-of-the-mill kind of fragrances, designers, those kinds of things. So this one has, I think, a very small amount of smoke. Again, I don't think this is a scary smoke. I think this is very wearable and very approachable. But if you're very sensitive to smoke, if you really dislike smoke, I think you might want to be a little bit careful with this fragrance. Again, there are very heavy smoky fragrances. If you do love them, Interlude Man by Amouage is very, very smoky, and By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela is another very smoky fragrance, at least in the opening. So this one is a nice wearable smoky fragrance. I don't know of a lot of very wearable smoky fragrances. So I do think that somebody out there is going to like this if you like smoky stuff. If you just want a regular Aventus clone, they do have the regular batches. I think they have a double batch or double version that's even stronger. A lot of people really like that one. This is just the smoky batch. So my final thoughts with the price, you can get 100 mils for about $55. It's a very reasonable price. It's a very good price, I think, for the quality. Again, it's a little bit linear. It's a little bit I don't know. I would say if you're a niche head, if you like very artistic or unique fragrances, this is probably going to seem a little bit boring to you, and the quality of this might not be what you want if you're into niche or higher end fragrances. But if you just want to smell good again and smell like Aventus, and you do like more of the smoky batches, this is very nice. If you love Club de Nuit Intense Man, everybody knows about that one. This one is a little bit lighter and a little bit fresher. It's not near as smoky. So, this might be a Goldilocks. It might be the right thing for some of y'all out there. So, definitely check this one out if it sounds right, if it sounds interesting, if it's what you want. So, I definitely want to thank y'all for being here today. This has been my full review, my full-length review. I've been trying to make my videos a little bit more understandable, a little bit more approachable. Let me know if you like shorter reviews, shorter fragrance reviews, that all are about showcasing a fragrance and really just giving you all the highlights. Let me know if you want more in-depth content. I can do more in-depth content, give y'all fragrance stories and fragrance experiences. I can do all those kinds of things. But today, this was what we were talking about, Aventus Smokey from Scentual Obsessions. A pretty good fragrance. I don't know if I would highly rate it, but it is good for what it is. It is what it is, as people say. So definitely check it out. If you like my video today, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, tell a friend, and when you hit the notification bell, hit all notifications so you don't miss out on any of my content. So, my friends, I'll see you next time. Wear what you love, rock what you got, and this is a really nice little fragrance from Scentual Obsessions. I'll see you, everybody, and bye.